Hi, Gareth here from Studio 23 with a home workout that you can do with a resistance band. And I'm going to take you through the exercises. This is a beginner workout. We're going to do 2 sets each and we're going to do 10 repetitions of each exercise. Okay, when we're doing our lower body work, we've got 2 ways of holding the band. We can step into the band and we can hold it up in the middle in what we'd call a front rack position. And if you want it to make it a little bit more difficult, more resistance, you can go up and all the way over and drop it down across the back. And then it would be like a back rack. Okay, and we can go into our movements. Our first exercise whilst I'm here is the squat. So we're going to sit back and down with the band, pushing our knees out and driving up, squeezing your bottom. Okay, back and down, pause, up and squeeze your bum, 10 repetitions. We can go from here, or we can change at any time to that front rack, to a good morning, which is soft at the knee, this time bend through the hip joint only. Okay, keeping the hips nice and high, stretching the backs of the legs, keeping the ab nice and tight, and then stand up, squeeze your bottom. Okay, nice neutral spine, soft knee, control on the way down, stretch the backs of the legs, and then up, squeeze your bum. Also 10 repetitions, okay? We can lie down onto our back for our next exercise, with or without the band. We can do a glute bridge with the band, hands down, thumbs in the band, lying flat. Drive the hips up, squeeze your bottom and push those knees apart slightly and back down. The band's going to provide some extra resistance, make that glute bridge that little bit harder. We're trying to work your bottom. Okay, next up, after 10 reps, take a rest when you need to. We can go for a row. We've got an upright here. You could go for a door handle. You can loop the band around it. Depending on what resistance you've got, decides how difficult it is. Okay, I'm going to go for a nice big set, soft knees, shoulders back and down, and I'm going to row the band back, slow back to the start position, and then row and squeeze again. Okay, 10 banded rows. We can switch that pull into a push, change your hands over and turn around. This time nice and close to your anchor point. We're going to pull those hands in and we're going to drive the band forward for a chest press. My top tip here is go split stance. It requires lots of core to do that in a neutral spot stance. Okay, 10 repetitions, push and then slow return. Okay, we're going to do 2 more exercises. We can go back into standing. We're going to do a shoulder press. Okay, so we're going to pull that band up in front, elbows in front, and we're going to drive up. Push your head through your hands and back down to your chest. Squeeze your bottom and keep your abs nice and tight when you do 10 banded overhead presses. And then the last one to work your core, we're going to do some dead bugs. You could go for the foot of a coffee table. You can go for the chair leg. Okay, something that was going to anchor this band for a little bit of resistance. We're going to hold this band up. We're going to bring our knees up in line with our hips. We're going to pull the band to our knees. We're going to keep our lower back tucked and we're going to slide one leg at a time out towards the ground, pause and back to the start, keeping that belly button pulled in nice and tight, out, pause and back, squeezing our tummy into the mat and not arching our lower back. Also 10 repetitions, this one on each leg and then finish there. Take a rest when you need and go through 2 rounds. If you've got any questions or you're looking for some more tips, give us a shout.